Welcome back to another episode of the Great Lakes Post Volleyball Big Ten Volleyball Previews. Today we're looking at Maryland, and we are pleased to be joined by the head coach of the Maryland Terrapins, Adam Hughes. How's it going, man?
It's very good. We're 3.5 days in, 4 days into preseason, and we've got a really young group, but it's been a lot of fun just because we're teaching a lot. And, we're happy to be back after all that we went through last season.
Yeah, so overall, how was navigating through last season?
Yeah, it was really unique. I thought in a lot of ways it brought a lot of our sports together here at Maryland. We've got a pretty good tight-knit group of coaches, and a lot of us were relying on each other because it was just so many new things that we weren't prepared for. And I think everyone was searching for answers when there really wasn't many answers. There was just, best case scenarios. And, it was challenging, but, what we adopted as a program was we said 24/7. We basically tried to focus on the 24 hours in front of us and planned about 7 days in advance, because beyond that, it was kind of, you could plan all you want, but there was a lot of curveballs last year.
So kind of going into this year, talk about some of the things that you have coming into this year. What do you feel like your team's going to look like?
Yeah, it's unique. We have 16 players this season, which is a little bit more than we've had sometimes in the past, which has been nice to have a lot of bodies in the gym. We have 7 newcomers, including 3 grad transfers, who are bringing a lot of experience, a lot of playing time from different levels. That's been really nice for us. It's also been helpful for, I would say, maturity. And not that we have an immature young group, but they've been through a lot of obstacles on their own, and so they're bringing really good perspective to our program. And then we return a very good core. We have 7 returners and some people that played significant time last season. And so right now we feel like we're in this unique position, kind of blending both together.
Okay, so kind of talk about some of the returners you have coming back for you guys.
Yeah, it's really the youngsters. I mean, one of the things that was unique, a great case study or an example, Layla Ricks will be probably our right side this season. She was someone who was going to redshirt going into last year, and then with COVID was kind of given that free season. So she got some opportunities to play, and we were able to see kind of what she's capable in this conference. And so, we had Sid Dowler, a freshman center at the time, Layla Ricks, our opposite at the time, and Sam Sire. They're talking 3 freshmen that really finished the year for us, the second half at least. So, we feel privileged, I guess, the best way I could say. It was a nice bonus for us to get those guys some time. But we have to keep reminding ourselves that they're kind of redshirt freshmen. We're still very young.
So kind of go through what this year in the Big Ten is going to be like, because we know how insane this conference is in volleyball, as well as playing non-conference opponents again. What's that like for you guys over at Maryland?
Yeah, I would say there's 2 parts of that. Obviously, adding non-conference is going to be pretty important for us. One of the things that we didn't get to go through was a true preseason. We moved to the fall, and so we had a lot more time to prepare for the season. So I think that really helped with load management. We weren't having a lot of issues. We had a lot of practice time. This group, even though they've been here, some of them have been here for a couple preseasons, but some of them have never gone through 2-a-days. Some of them never played 3 matches on a weekend, which is what we're still doing. So, we're trying to get them acclimated for that during preseason. And then the thing I'm most interested about the Big Ten is last year it was really unique playing teams back-to-back nights. I kind of liked that. I thought it was enjoyable. I thought it was nice from a coaching perspective, trying to make adjustments against team strategies. And, you'd win a match and say, hey, do you want to stay with it? Do you think they're going to make changes? I thought there was some good gamesmanship there. But this year we're switching back to kind of a untraditional schedule where you're going to be moving a lot more. So I think that just changed more how you prepare for matches than it did last year.
How are you guys approaching everything in terms of COVID and all that?
Yeah, we were fortunate. We had a little bit of a scare as we started preseason. Turned out to be not an issue for us at all, but it was a good reminder that it's still there, and we still have to think about it. We still have to be proactive. We're in a county that currently has mask indoors, and so we're talking a little bit more about it than maybe we thought we would have been a little bit ago. But it is something that's it's still there, and we have to learn how to deal with it. And I see that's happening in the Olympics. It happened in the NBA and the playoffs. So. I think our athletes are aware of that, and they're a little bit more comfortable with it, but understanding that they still have to be very smart with their decisions.
And going into this year, what do you want to see out of this team, out of really in the first few matches and when you get into camp?
Yeah, I think the upside of this group is really good. As we said, we're young and we're gonna have to learn a lot about each other. The thing that we want to improve on is our consistency. Last year we were in some 5-gamers with some top 10 teams, and we thought we had some really good days. We were playing really good volleyball, and then some days that we didn't really bring our best to the table. And from us, that wasn't necessarily who the opponent was. It was really, I didn't think we were great with our habits and our process, and so that's something we've been, doubling down on, being very aggressive with. Hey, we need to be more consistent. We need to be really focused every day, every session. And so far, we're only about 7 training sessions in, but I like where this group is, where their mind is.
All right. Well, Adam, thank you so much for coming on and talking with us, and good luck this season.
Thank you. I appreciate it.